Hello everyone, welcome back to the Geek Blend, and welcome back to another Mandalorian Season 2 review. This one is for Chapter 15, The Believer, which brings back Bill Burr's character Mayfield from Season 1. Before we get into it, there will be spoilers ahead, so if you want to watch the episode and you don't want to be spoiled by this review, definitely go check it out and then come back and watch this review once you've done that. Also, the second time's a charm. I started doing this video earlier, and I realized I hadn't even hit record, so I got like halfway through the damn review, and it was not recording, so I'm doing this again, so second time's a charm. We'll be getting more in-depth into it, of course, on Casual Rage, later on Raging Rhino's channel, and also I will be doing a full Season 2 breakdown later, like after the season's over. It will come out in like probably 3 or 4 parts. It'll be more of like a video essay format, so keep an eye out for that. I will continually give you guys updates on that if you follow me on Twitter. But anyway, let's get into this review. This episode is what I'll call plot filler. It's filler, but it's also necessary to get to the next point in the plot. The next story point in the plot. And this whole episode is basically, let's infiltrate an Imperial base. There's some good action sequences, some good explosions, some good battles between the pirates and the Mandalorian and Mayfield, trying to fight them off as they're taking this cruiser, like this delivery, I guess, vehicle that they've sabotaged. Also, the Mandalorian is wearing Stormtrooper armor, and so is Mayfield, but he still isn't taking his helmet off. And Bill Burr's character Mayfield a couple of times antagonizes him in the transport to take off his helmet. And I think it's kind of funny because he says, you took it off to change, so what's the point? You took it off. You already broken your rule. But of course, we know he's not supposed to take it off in front of like living beings. That's why he took it off in front of IG-88 in the first season. Again, if you guys hear any noises, my puppy is actually trying to climb up into my lap right now while I'm trying to record this review. You don't need to be up here all the time. So if you hear any scratching, it's her scratching at my seat to try to get up here. I'm going to try to stop her from doing that. But anyway, so the transport that they hijack is carrying this volatile chemical, like I guess it's a fuel source, that if it becomes unstable, will explode. So they're taking this transport to an Imperial base so they can get into the system and access Moff Gideon's coordinates. That's what they're needing to do here. That's why they went to the planet where Bill Burr was doing time for his prison sentence, and Cara Dune, as a New Republic Marshal, used that to get him out and to take him into her custody. That's how they get him on the journey, and he agrees to help them out. He takes them to a planet. They think the planet is deserted, but he tells them it's actually a secret mining facility for the Empire. So they have this whole plan to get in there and to get out using Fennec Shand, Boba Fett, Cara Dune on the outside while they go in and get the information and take the transport to the Imperial base. So while they're on this transport, we know the chemicals are volatile, and in the distance they see 2 explosions from 2 other transports in front of them, and it turns out there are pirates trying to hijack and blow up the ships. So Mandalorian has to deal with the pirates, so he has to get out of the ship, go up on top and fight them off. But before he does that, he peeks his head out the window, uses his blaster to shoot at the back of the transport where they're trying to get on. And of course, Mayfield points out that do not shoot back there because that is volatile chemical that will explode. And again, they make Din Djarin a dumbass in this show. He, out of all of these characters, is the dumbest one. And he's probably the dumbest character in Star Wars history. I mean, he really is. I will point that out quite a bit when I do that breakdown for Season 2. And I'll also point out some things from Season 1. So they get to the base. They're actually saved by TIE fighters. They get in there. All these stormtroopers are like, hey, you're back. You can do the mission. That's awesome. So then they go into the mess hall, which is where the station is, where Mayfield needs to get in to get the coordinates off of. And he notices an Imperial officer sitting in there that actually he served under. He's like, I can't go in there and do this. Plus, it's got a face scanner. So if they scan my face, they'll know something's up. So Mandalorian goes in there, takes off his helmet, he's the face scanner. So he's already broken his rule because he's taken his helmet off in front of sentient beings. Does this cause any problems for him down the road emotionally? Probably won't, but we'll see. At the end of the episode, everything seems fine, so I guess it didn't really bother him that much. But overall, it was a filler episode. Basically, it was a filler episode just to get to that one plot point to get the coordinates to Moff Gideon. So now they have one more episode to wrap this up. And I still think this is going to end on a cliffhanger going into Season 3. So, decent episode. Bill Burr's character Mayfield is the best thing about it. I wish he was in more of the show. I wish he was actually the Mandalorian. Would have been much better casting, to be honest with you. I really, really enjoy his character. So after they escape, they're flying away in Slave 1. Mayfield actually takes a rifle and shoots down at a specific point on the mining facility and blows it up. And 2 TIE fighters chase them, and Boba Fett releases seismic charges that we saw Jango Fett release from Slave One in Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. So really cool callback there. I did enjoy that. I thought Cara Dune, like, you see her, like, be impressed with the shot that blew up that facility. So I was expecting her to be like, let's get you in the New Republic. She's like, nope. Prisoner, whatever your number is, died on this planet. Don't you think, Mandalorian? And he's like, yeah, sure. So, they let him go. He gets to go free, and he'll probably pop up again in Season 3. Overall, it was a decent episode. I think it was better than last episode. I mean, it wasn't as badly written or badly handled as last episode. This one was directed pretty well. It was Rick Famuyiwa who directed episode 6, the prison episode from season 1. I did enjoy the directing of the episode, but overall it was decent. Like I said, it was kind of like plot filler is what I'll call it. I mean, it's filler, but they still have to get to a specific plot point. So there's not really much left to say about the episode because there really wasn't a lot that happened. They just break into an Imperial facility. There was some pretty good dialogue between the Imperial officer and Mayfield's character that I really did enjoy. I thought that was pretty well done. But other than that, it was just kind of a filler action episode to get them to the finale. And they'll have one episode to finish it off, which is going to be interesting to see how they do it. Also, really quickly, I wanted to point out Boba Fett's armor in the beginning when he gets off Slave One. It looks like shiny and new again, like he painted it in between the episodes. It looks weird, and they still don't show his like leg armor. They show this like the long like skirt looking thing that's covering it up. You can see it's under there, but it just looked really off, and he looked very off in the episode. Way too clean for Boba Fett, and it just looked really off to me and bothered me quite a bit. That will do it for this review of The Mandalorian. It was Chapter 15, The Believer. It saw the return of Bill Burr's character Mayfield, which again I will say was the best part of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Leave a like on the video. It does help us out. Subscribe if you're new and you want to see some more. And hit the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on everything we do here on the channel, including those Mandalorian breakdowns that will be coming later this month or at the beginning of next year. It depends on when I get the scripts written for them and get it recorded, but they will be coming. I will keep you guys updated on the community tab and also on Twitter, if you guys follow me on Twitter. Links in the description below for social media, Discord, and all the ways you guys can support the channel. And as you can see, Quinny here is on my lap because she would not stop crying, and she wanted to sit up here while I was doing the review, so she's here right now as well. But again, links in the description below for Discord, social media, all the ways you guys can support the channel. We've got a few more members we need to get to our goal for the end of the month, so if you guys want to join the channel, I would appreciate that. You'll get like behind-the-scenes videos, custom emojis for chats and in live streams. You will also get a loyalty badge next to your name when you leave a comment in the video or when you're in like a live chat on a live stream as well. Thank you to the current channel supporters, whether you do memberships, whether you're Patreon, whether you're a subscribe star. Thank you very much. I appreciate all you guys do for the channel and all of your support. That'll do it for this video. I'm Jeff. This is the Geek Blend, and remember, if you geek about it, we speak about it. See you guys next time.